Number 1, what is your name?
My name is Valentine Vox, and I talk to dummies.
Number 2, what is your name?
My name is Valentine Vox. I talk to dummies.
Number 3, what is your name?
My name is Valentine Vox, and I talk to dummies.
Only one is the real Valentine Vox and has sworn to tell the truth.
Oh, I think we're in for a good one. Welcome back to Tell the Truth, panelists. If you please, open the affidavits that you have in front of you. Follow along with me as I read the sworn testimony of the real Valentine Vox. I, Valentine Vox, have spent my life surrounded by dummies and trying to get a word in edgewise. Dummies and ventriloquism are the subjects of my book, I Can See Your Lips Moving. I trace the 3,000-year-old history of belly speaking, from ancient sages to modern stages. Today, as president of the International Ventriloquists Association, I use my position to change the misconceptions of this venerable art form. Puppets, or mannequin Americans as I call them, don't come to life and go on a rampage despite what you see in horror movies. And people who think they do, well, they're the real dummies. Signed, Valentine Vox. Many, many talents I have, yes. All right, panel and audience, all three of our gentlemen here, actually all six of our gentlemen here, claim to be the real dummy director. Which one is it? Well, it's your job to find out. And now a man who is no dummy at all, Eshak Taylor.
Thank you, John. Number 1, Paul Winchell had Jerry Mahoney, but he had another dummy, and what was the other dummy's name?
The other dummy's name was, oh, slipped my mind.
Number 2?
Jerry Mahoney.
No, not Jerry, the other one. Number 3?
Knucklehead Smith.
Okay. Number 1, Willie Tyler's dummy's name.
Lester.
Okay. Number 2, Madam's ventriloquist's name.
That wasn't a ventriloquist, it was a puppeteer.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm running out of dummy questions. Okay, number 1, Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy, and...
Effie Clinker.
Ah, okay. Paula Poundstone.
Number 2, who is Furful?
Owned by Jimmy Nelson.
Number 3, what is a dummy box?
I don't know.
Number 1, what's a dummy box?
A dummy box is a box that has the puppet inside.
Number 2, what's a dummy box?
I have no idea.
Number 1, how come when you're a ventriloquist, how can you say, boy?
It's a matter of the placement of the tongue. You don't really use the B, you use the diaphragm to make the sound.
What letter would you use instead of B and boy, for God's sakes? 1?
Well, it sounds like B, but it's not quite B because of the tongue placement.
Got you. Number 3, who started magic?
Anthony Hopkins and Fats.
Okay.
It's one of my areas, Dave. Did you notice that?
Man, I'm telling you.
I was riveting.
You couldn't even see your lips move during some of that. Let's see, number 2, what kind of wood do they use in the construction of a puppet?
Basswood.
I'm sorry?
It's called basswood, actually.
Basswood.
Yeah.
Number 3, same question.
Basswood and also papier-mâché composition materials.
All right, thanks. Number 1, fill in the blank. Mortimer.
Snurd.
Thank you. Number 2, how many movements can the eyes make?
They can move backwards and forwards. They can blink, wink, roll.
And number 3, how about the mouth? How many movements?
Some dummies can smile with their upper lip, and most obviously just open up and down. Some spit.
Okay, I like that. Thank you very much.
Okay, moving on to Randy Roderick.
Number 3, are you a member of the IVA?
No, the AVI.
Number 2, are you a member of the IVA?
Yes, I am.
And number 1,
Ask him about the BVD.
Where do you perform, number 1?
Las Vegas, all over the country, but primarily Las Vegas.
And number 1, who do you perform for?
O'Shea's.
And number 2, who do you perform for?
O'Shea's Casino.
All right. Impressively informed celebrity panel on this particular subject. Bell is sounded. Time is up and time for our celebrity panel to lock in their votes without discussion. Is it number 1, number 2, or number 3? And at this time, I'll ask our studio audience to cast their votes as well. So we'll be right back and find out how everybody voted and who the real Valentine Vox is right here on To Tell the Truth. All right, welcome back to Tell the Truth. Which one of our challengers is the real dummy director? Valentine Vox? Well, Meshack Taylor, we'll start with you.
The Knucklehead Smith question to me was like the question to ask, because everyone knows Jerry Mahoney, but a lot of people have forgotten about Knucklehead Smith. But number 3 hadn't forgotten Knuck, and I voted for him.
All right. Paula Poundstone.
Yeah, let me just say this, John. It goes without saying, of course, the answer is number 2.
All right. Dave Coulier.
I originally voted for someone else. I have to fess up to that. And then I started breathing some of this oxygen that was right below me. And I changed my vote to number 2.
Oh, all right, all right. And, of course, we'll never know what lies beneath that black square. Randy Roderick, who did you vote for?
Well, unless there was a misprint in here, there's no AVI. And number 1 just knew too much. He did too much homework. So I think it's number 2.
Number 2, all right. All right, number 2 has gotten the lion's shares of the vote. Time now to find out how our audience voted. Ooh, very, very close. In fact, so close we don't have a consensus vote. Every now and then we do have a tie. In fact, that is a tie between number 1 and number 3. And according to the rules of the game, that will have to be recorded as an incorrect vote for the team of challengers. So, will the real Valentine Vox please stand up?
Uh-huh.
What are they doing under there?
Come on.
Oh. Valentine, have a seat, and we'll get back to you in just a minute. Number 1, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Preston Spickler, and I'm a substitute teacher for the LA Unified School District.
You did a great job. You really did a great job. You actually, I have to say, I really thought it was you. Number 3, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Len Talon, and I'm a director of industrial films and children's films.
You did a wonderful job. Well, Valentine, I would hold up a book here because you do have one out, and it is I Can See Your Lips Moving, and it is the history and the art of ventriloquism right now.
Oh, wow.
Excellent book, excellent stories. A real pleasure to have you with us. It's such a wonderful art that you have. We have 2 incorrect votes. That means $2,000 will be split up among our team of challengers. And sadly, we come to the end of another To Tell the Truth, which means I have to say bye-bye to our celebrity panel. Meshack Taylor, Paula Poundstone, Dave Coulier, and, of course, Randy Roderick. And I'll see you next time right here on To Tell the Truth.